So, good morning and hi all. Today I'm up and ready to get going. I'm actually taping this morning coffee time before I get ready to go out to Tai Chi and yoga. So I got about an hour to do this, get myself ready and get out the door. So we're going to do this. And today we're going to jelly print. Yay. I know for a lot of you guys out there who first found me because of the jelly printing and my style of jelly printing. I know you guys love that and you all always tell me that. And so the answer to probably the $1,000,000 question that you all haven't asked me yet, but you're probably thinking, does she jelly print when she journals? Yes, I do. A lot of times I'm like, what I'll do is I'll get on these kind of tangents. So for a while I may be collaging, and like I was using this paper a lot, and you'll find that thread is through a lot of my prints and my collages because I love collaging and I like to work an idea through. So I might work it through and it'll appear in my stuff for a while, and then I'll change it. Like I showed you guys this technique. So I'll do that for a while, and then I'll jelly plate for a while. So you'll see that over the course of these 365 days, I just kind of move back and forth. I'll kind of do what hits me in the moment. Like in this, actually doing this process and this technique kind of got me to thinking about jelly printing again. So it just kind of goes in waves. So I love this little one. This is the, I don't have the paper any longer. This is the box for it, but what this is like the 3x5. So I'm pretty sure it's the 3x5. Let's see. Yep. So this is your little 3x5 plate. And I love this one because it's so easy to handle, manage. It's great, obviously, for journaling, but I really do use it to put various elements and what have you when I'm working on my larger jelly prints, and I don't want to have to try to manipulate the print that's going in the right direction I really like, but I want to change something. I want to add a section, or add some kind of texture. This plate is really, really good for that. So what we're going to do today, I'm just going to do some kind of texture pages and what have you. I don't really have any preconceived idea. I'm just going to stick to my color palette, and I probably will bring a little bit of this quinacridone Ozo Gold in it, which has appeared in here, over in here. Well, a little bit was here. And let me see. That's some of it here. But I actually have it in one of these prints because I used it in this paper here. So, pops of it will continue to pop through here because, and it's in the same color palette as this ink, but this ink is the Liquitex. And I'll be working with that too. I don't have anything up right here up on my work table, but to show you that exact one. But you guys seen me work with it before on some of the videos. Okay, so, and working with this red right here kind of naturally made me start moving toward this red orange, which I love. This is one of my favorite colors. Okay, I'm a little low on white, and white is like the red pill. It's like the truth of jelly plating. It's the red pill of jelly plating, because whenever you're in doubt, whenever something isn't right, you put white on it, and it seems to some kind of way magically make the prints work better, make the plate work better. You've heard me say that before, so but I don't have a lot of it, but we're going to work with, because I don't have a lot of space. And then I have this little textura thing that I got last time I was in Mexico, in San Miguel, 62 pesos, which is like nothing really. Probably was like $2. But anyway, I liked it because it has this texture foamy thing. So I don't know. I thought I'd play with it. Let's just see what kind of texture comes up with it. It might be something neat. But these are these, it was actually in an art supply store there in San Miguel, but it looks like a painter's thing, doesn't it? Like a painter's tool. Like you probably could find it at the like Home Depot and Lowe's and places like that. Alrighty. So let's get started. So let's get some stuff on. Oh, I wanted to show you this also. So I'm gonna use my waste paper, and I lucked up and got this whole box for like $2 at one of my thrift stores out here. And it's an entire box of like all this little yummy stationery that I like to off print on and jelly print on. And this one is actually, let me see who's this? Trying to see which one it is. It just has like it's like a little better than copy paper. It's got a little, it's like letterhead paper. It's not like, it doesn't have cotton in it because it would say it, but it's better than copy paper, but not as good as letterhead, which has at least 10 to 20% cotton in it. So, but that's good because this is great because at least it's good enough stuff that when I have print offs and things that I like, I can use it back in my work. And also, but to show you how old this box has got to be, because look at the bottom here. There's a whole stack of this kind of paper. Remember this paper? This is that paper that we used to use when you had, what were they? You guys know, you're saying it right now for me. But like when you had like typewriters and stuff like that, that the paper fed through so that they did it like this and then it's perforated so it just tears easy. But this was sandwiched in. It's just a little stack of it. Look at that. But it was sandwiched in this box. And I didn't even know till I got it home because I was cool with just getting this paper. But this paper is 25% cotton. It's Eaton. And Eaton is the same company that does that yummy, what is it? You know, onion skin that we like. Eaton is what does the yummy onion skin. So you probably can't see it that well, but it has like laid lines in it. And it has a beautiful texture on it. So that was like a bonus. I would have paid $2 for this alone. For this, it's just like gold. And it was sandwiched in between this box. Can you believe it? Yay. So $2. That was a great little find there. I like when stuff like that happens. I feel like the jelly printing fairies are looking out for me. Because it knows I'm always looking for stuff. So I'm going to put a little stack of stuff here and here. So I have things on both sides that I can, roll off on and brayer off on. And I normally use my little brayer for this. So, okay. Let's get started. I'll put a little bit of, you see I already have stuff on this plate. So, of course, this will start coming off once the plate warms up. It's going to be a little soupy right now because it's this plate hasn't been worked with for a while. And what I do like to do is, let me grab this stick. I'll make marks in these just to start breaking up the pattern. So like my little intuitive scripting, kind of like freestyle. So let me see. I'm gonna do it like this. Okay. Isn't that neat? So I'll do that. And then I'm gonna get a little bit of Celadon on here. I'm just gonna build it up, play these color palettes. See what this does kind of right off. Kind of print it does. I'll do that over here just to see what that looks like. Okay, that really gives a nice little sort of wall texture-y thing there. I like that. That's going to make a nice buildup. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm just really building this page up. So I'm gonna kind of keep on working it. Okay, I really wanted to add a different palette in there, but I'm going to stick to the plan. And I'm not going to do the gray because I don't want it to be that deep. I'm going to try to keep everything really light. I have some really light gold over here that I got. I don't think I took the little, did I take the little thing off? This I got at Tuesday mornings. This DIY shop, this brand. I don't know if you guys, you've seen it at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, places like that. I think they're the ones that do the those machines that make stickers and all that kind of stuff. You know, I love texture, so I'm just in the process of building texture up on my pages and just playing here. My goal is to get something yummy. And I'm trying to start getting this plate to activate so all that good stuff that's on there will start coming off. Like sometimes it takes a while. Use a little bit of this blue. That's this interferon I've been using, color shift by Folkart. So right now, you know, all I'm doing is building up texture. I don't really know what I'm going to end up with. I'm just playing with color, and I'm really trying to limit. So I don't really want to end up with any kind of like pattern, like using stencils and all that kind of stuff. I just really want to build up a lot of texture to start getting, you know, that texture that we love. That's really what I'm going for. Like our old wall texture. And with that, I'm just really manipulating the surface just a little bit. This is a Martha Stewart. This one is Rose Chrome. You guys know I've used this one before too. So I'll just kind of run some lines through this just to break up the surface. That's looking good. So, you know, you know how this is. It always looks a little like we don't know where we're going when we first start the process, but it's always awesome in the end, what we end up with. And then what I normally do with these kind of pages is that oftentimes I may come back. Sometimes I'll do a series of these, like maybe 2 or 3 while I have my jelly plate out and I'm just printing. And then I'll come back and collage over them, stuff like that. Just kind of depends on what my inspiration is. This plate is starting to activate, where I'm starting to kind of get the old paint that's down there to start. It feels like it's starting to release a bit, which is great. Yeah. See, when it starts sticking like that, you know, like it's starting to release. And I like this palette. Yeah, I like what's happening here. And it's funny because a little bit of this blue is just what it needed to give it a really kind of like a warm glow. Like, I guess, I don't know, maybe this blue, you think because blue is cool, but it's really giving a nice undercolor. Like it's getting a good kind of green that I like. sort of like the celadon with gold kind of feeling to it. Okay, so I want to keep on working this plate. So now that this plate is starting to get more flexible, I'll do this to it and it starts breaking up that old paint that's on there, so that now the paint, as things get stickier, that paint will start releasing. So let's go after a little bit of white. And I don't want a lot, but just enough to get some white on this plate so that we start having some color release. Because you can see I have a ton of color already on this plate. It's just a matter to get it to start activating. I always say the first, let me see, where's this white? Let me try this thicker white. You know, the thick white works better than the thin white. Hopefully I have enough in here. But I always say the first like 10 minutes of jelly printing is like when it's just like getting your plate warmed up, you know? And then once it gets warmed up, it's like the best. Oops, that was a lot. Let me take some of that off because I can certainly use it. That right there. Okay. It's the thicker paint, and the thicker white paint seems to work the best on this technique of really trying to get this plate to release. So it's starting to get warmed up. So I'm just going to put a little texture in this. And just so when I go, I'm just going to kind of put it down quick. See how that made some nice sort of abstract texture. And it's starting to pull some of this color off now. And now I just kind of I start using the plate like a stamp. This is looking good. Here we go. Yeah, we're starting to get that green and stuff that was stuck on there starting to come off. It's like it really takes being patient because you have to get your plate to the point where it starts really getting moisture in it, and you can start manipulating it so that you start getting that color off. So we'll put some more white. I'm gonna mix a little bit of this Golden's iridescent bronze. So I like where this palette is going. I may not even use the quinacridone Ozo Gold because I'm really liking the way these colors are going. I guess when I kind of decide to go in the direction of that blue, I feel like I got to a place that sort of changed the direction, my original direction, but I really like it. So we're starting to get that build up that we all know and love. You can do it right in your journal. This small plate makes it so easy. It's like amazing how quickly you can really, I'm just holding it down like this for a while because sometimes that holding it down will start helping it to release. So I'll get a little cup of coffee. Yeah, this is good. Doesn't this look good? Can you guys see it? I'll hold it up. So look, I got really 2 yummy pages going. These old walls of Europe. Those of you who've like traveled around and found all the old walls, we have some places here in America, especially in the older cities, you see them. But I think we all are lovers of these walls and this feeling. And these colors are really looking good. So this color shift. I'm telling you, this stuff here is everything because it goes in thin. It's very transparent. So when it goes on like a thin fluid, like a film, but it has a lot of bang of color. And these things are like, I think $2.99. Get a lot of value in these. Okay, let's keep on going. Had a little bit left over here on my roller, so it kind of gave it a nice. I like this little textury thing too. I'm liking what it was doing there. In fact, I have some white left over. Let's just see if I roll this through. Oh yeah, oh, I like that. It's just leaving little bits of white behind. Oh yeah, this is really cool. Okay, my new tool. I like this. You all just looked at that, so now look at it. See where it just added this little white in there to it to give it that extra random texture. Love that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me see, what can I put on here? I'm going to try, let's try this gold because I don't want anything too, I just want to keep on releasing color, but I don't want anything that's going to put too much color down because I like what I have here. So I don't want anything that's going to be too drastic that's going to like really change what we have going. So this thin film of gold, let me see if I just put it down here and then let it sit for a minute. Try to release some more stuff. Okay, so I just sniffed. I hope I haven't been sniffing, guys. I'm sorry. Oh boy. I really do try to be conscious of that because it annoys me when I hear it. So I can't imagine. It's just the fact that I think you guys love me that you kind of like are a bit forgiving, but oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see how much. I'm having a hard time getting this one to release. Come on, start coming off. Like a big, yummy glob here that just, for some reason, see it right there? It doesn't want to release. I'm gonna have to help this along. So sometimes I just take the ends and start breaking it up. So I want this on my plate. I really, really do. Because it's some good color there. Okay, some more white. Let's get this white on there. Definitely have to go buy some more white. This is crazy. Okay, I'm using the Blick white right here. But you also know I use the Dolly Rock. This I get from Blick, obviously. If you have a Blick around you, we all have Walmarts. And this brand, you guys know that the Dollar Roni, I guess it is. I like this color. They have a white, they have a pink. And this stuff, because it's an inexpensive paint, I think this is like $2 for the tube. And then they have big tubes like this that may be like $3 or $4. This stuff is great release. And the pigment is decent in it too. So I like using it. So here I have too much on again. Take some of this off, put it over there. Okay. Let's see if I can get some of this to release. I'll use some of this here. Oh, let's use I do have my wood block. You guys like this. I'll use my wood block here just to break up and put a little bit of this on the page. Let's see. I know you guys have been getting your wood blocks. You've been sending me pictures of some of them. Keep looking for them. They're around eBay, places like that. Just takes finding them. I gotta stay down there a little longer. So let's see, we've been at this about 25 minutes. That's about right. And then what you do is you could do pages at a time. Like sometimes what I'll do is I'll like, you know, get this build up and then I'll go to another couple pages and put color in there. And then I just sort of lay like wax paper in between them. So as they're drying, they don't stick to each other. And then you get a lot of pages done. Oh, that is so yummy. Started pulling some of that up. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get some of this down here. One way or the other. I'm gonna get some of this on here. Because see, it's like such a yummy color. It was like a green with some gold in it. So let's see. Get some more. Yep, there we go. See, the dark's starting to come up now. Oh, here we go. Here's like little pieces of it. Yay. It's being stubborn today. I think also I had left a big glob of fluid acrylic on here because I had used it sort of like a palette one day when I didn't have a palette right there. And so I think it's so thick and it's like very stretchy, like gum almost. And so it's kind of like nearly just stuck to this plate more so than anything. Let's get some more white on there. But it's working. We're getting it. Now I'm gonna show you guys one other thing before we stop for the morning. I probably am going to collage this tomorrow. Just get these textured pages done up. Let me see if I can get this right here. I have a pattern. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see that pattern it left behind. Just leaving little pieces of green behind now over here. Really liking. And so I was thinking about doing one other thing. What was it? I was just thinking. Oh, you know what? My pumice, the thing on it is just gone. But there's still stuff in here. So I wanted to show you how, see like how even that over right there. But before I do that, I'll do that last. What I wanted to show you is, gosh, it just escaped me. I was going to use a color. It was something I was looking at after I did, the gold. That's what I was going to do. So I'm going to do the gold and do the pattern with this, with my golden's iridescent bronze. It's like so bad. Look, I mean, I hardly have anything in here. This is like bad. I got to get some more paints. I've like been doing everything else and I haven't gone paint shopping. Oh, I like those holes that it made. I mean, those round circles. Let's see if we can pick that up. It actually made sort of this little round circle pattern. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. Gosh, that's good. I'm gonna have to do that again. Now I didn't do it, see, because I had too much on there. So then I'll go do what I was going to do, which is get me a nice stamp of this rubber stamp. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, I think I'm done. I really like what I have here. I really do. Yeah, this is great for me to come back, and I'll do some collaging on this. I'm really going to build this up nicely. Okay, so I really am loving this. So then what I wanted to show you was, and now that I have some, I'm going to show you this part too. I still have gold over here. You know, I don't believe in wasting anything. And look at how much color is still on this brayer. That gold pulls off a lot of color that's left on the brayer. I don't know why. You know, you have this magic moments. But look, that's a page that's just about, I'm going to show you how this page can be done. You guys are going to like really. I had this white left over. I can literally get these other pages ready for collaging just this quickly, watch, without having to do a whole lot more. Once your plate gets activated and all this stuff is going good, it is like amazing what happens. So we'll just put a little bit of white over here. Now what that's starting to do is pulling up the color that's still on this plate. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? And you get this great like white wall kind of thing. So put more on here. The rest of that white paint. And literally, I'm just, look, I got 2 more spreads done just that easily. Once the plate gets activated and all your colors are working for you, this plate just becomes like gold. It's like so crazy. And then you can print so much faster. Things seem like it happens so much faster than when you first start with it. So basically, literally, I'm ready for being able to do stuff on these pages. This was like no time compared to how long it took for us to build up stuff on this page. Isn't it crazy? Now, of course, this has a lot more texture than this one, but how much more would I have to work to get as much texture on these pages as what we just did? So yeah, that's what's so cool. And then I wanted to show you that even with these distressed stains, this is the pumice, which is my favorite. Now this, see, like I've used it so much over that I've like lost the fabric that takes it on, that is over the top of this. It makes it like a sponge stopper. But I do have stuff in here. So I have the, I don't know if I have it over here, but I do own that little, oh, here it is. Is this it? No, that's not it. That little thing that, you know, has a handle on it that looks like this. And then it has like a pad on it and you can rub it on. I do have it, but I don't see it over here in my stuff. But I'm going to show you real quickly. This pumice, it'll be enough. So even when you want to finish a page, like, and get some really yummy color, like over top of this white, this is what I love these distress stains, because look how it's going to change this jelly print that we just, and you know, braid on here. Look how it just gives it so much intensity. See all of that right there? Watch, it'll fill it right in. Just on it close so you can see it. And it just gives a richness to the palette. Like I'll do it here on the white so you can see. See that? So what it's going to do, it'll just stain it. And it just kind of gives you that instant grunge without having to work hard, but also like it's not like a paint. It's thin, so it's like an ink. So you can really just, mine is like, if I'm working harder than you would normally, because like I showed you, that top is a little messed up, but you see my point. So just in that little short period of time, I got another spread done. Like this is totally ready for me to do some collaging on. So I've got like 4 days worth of pages ready to go. Although, I normally do two at a time, but they're ready to go. And it all happened really quickly. Now, okay, so we've been at this, let's look at the time, for about 35 minutes. Okay, that's good, because we've gotten like 4 pages of jelly printing done. And you could just keep on going. We could have done, if I had been building up, showing you as I go, I could have probably had 2 or 3 more spreads done. But the point is, in a short period of time, you can get a lot of this beautiful wall texture that we love, love, love in our journals. And just go ahead, even like today and over the weekend, just go ahead and start doing some of these and write in your journal. And then they're ready for you when you come back to do your 365 journaling. I mean, this is just a great place that you could write some of your thoughts, some of the inspirations that are coming up from the weekly prompts. It's just ready to go. So yay. Okay, so it's 8:41. I've got to get going so I can get to Tai Chi and yoga. That's what I do on Friday mornings. I'm taping this on Friday mornings, and I do that on Monday and Fridays. I start my week off with my Tai Chi and yoga, and I end it with Tai Chi and yoga. And in between, I work on all my programs and in the studio and connecting with you guys, and I wouldn't trade it. It's like so cool. All right. Love you guys. Take care, and enjoy your morning journaling, your morning coffee or tea time or juice time, whatever you do. And yeah, I'm getting ready to start a juice fast. Oh, I need to fast. I'm gonna start a juice fast in the next couple of weeks, you will probably be seeing me with juice or lemon water or something in my cup versus coffee, because I want to do a fast. Alrighty. Love you guys so much. Take care. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.